Hey guys, welcome to this Škoda T50 replay for the south side of Live Oaks with a 55% chance to win. Half the enemy team is tier 8, so there's a tier 8 Lorraine artillery, and the other half of the enemy team is tier 9, so it's a very standard tier 9 matchup. Another bad map for the headlights, so I will turn them off. And I am going to go south on this map. Always go south on Live Oaks. It is the part of the map that matters. Taking the city on this map is useless. Seriously, you have to defend the base from the south side. If you've taken the city, you have to drive through an open field here and an open field here. Or you can park up here where you're exposed on the side. The same goes for here. You have to drive back through an open field here or an open field here. You're just going to get slaughtered, so always go south. I have to say, I've fallen in love with this tank. The other day, I'll post the images of my session stats for the other day. My Škoda T50 managed an average of what, 5,000 average damage. 5,000 average WN8, 4,000 average damage. It's unreal. TVP did similar. That's my first drum out there though. One into the Bulldog, one into the E8, one missed. I do enjoy this tank though, and it's definitely a worthy replacement and much cheaper to run replacement to the T54E1, which I recently sold and replaced with this tank. It also complements my TVP T50, of course. I don't want to expose myself because this thing is huge and very easy to hit. I got a shot on that Confederate 88 over there, but apparently I've fallen asleep, so T54 is YOLOing for some reason. This is not what you do when there's a Škoda in front of you. If you expose yourself to a Škoda, you will, unless you've got very heavy armor, because this gun's penetration is pretty bad. Unless you've got good armor, you are going to lose 1,000 hit points very quickly. Don't do it. Confederate 8 trapped in the open, easy kill. That one was aimed pretty badly. This position where I'm in here is the position where I like to go from this side. From the north side, I like to try and get underneath the bridge, but it's very risky. This side has a way of jumping down into the underneath the bridge, like my team has done here. Yeah, I don't want to expose myself any more than I have to. This tank is very big and very weak, but it does have good turret armor if it's hull down. Surprisingly good, actually. So I'm waiting for this 88 or 54 to expose themselves. Just considering getting aggressive there, but I'm back and forth. There's 54. That's the first one off his gun barrel. Second one goes through. Third goes through. Good rolls as well. I took off half that guy's hit points and I only penetrated 2 of my 3 shots. Still considering again. I've got another clip loaded. Should I get aggressive? Should I not? I decide. Now that he's gone, and I can see that pattern's running away, so I know that this side is left open. But there's a giant T95 up there, a Rimba behind him, and God knows what else. So I'm going to go over here and see if I can get some snipe shots in. I don't want to get lit, of course, because there's a very popular camping position at C6 that can see me. And I'm never going to pen a T95, so whatever. They both fired, side poke up and double poke into this 433. Pen, bounce, pen, back down without taking a single point of damage. Start drumming again. The 19, I think it's 19 second reloads on this tank. It's 22 on the TVP T50. Panther 2 in the open. That one misses. That one goes through. Fuck knows what that one did. I think that one missed or bounced as well. This T95 is doing a really good job completely holding this flank. He's just parked there, nobody can take him out. And he's got multiple other guys backing him up. The Patton, Jack Panther 2 and the Rimba are all behind him. So I'm hanging around, hoping I can get some more shots into that Jack Panther 2. Still looking around for that Jack Panther 2. I'd very much like to get at least one more drum out before I relocate. But it's not happening, and I've wasted enough time sitting here, locked down by that T95. I'm going to go the long way because I don't want to get spied. And just basically rotate to the other side of the map now, which is, we've got the other side. We just need to surround them, get close, get that T95 to expose the side armor. So yeah, I had an amazing run like right now. Currently my Skoda has a 3,700 average damage, no, 3,800 average damage rather. And my TVP T50 has, not only that, it's got 88% wins, all solo. Well, the TVP T50 for me right now I think is 66% wins with 4,000 average damage. So how do I feel about these two Czech tanks? Well, their weaknesses, the Skoda is a bit slow. TVP not so much. Their weaknesses are 1, their lack of penetration, and 2, how big and how easy to hit they are. So Rojo, heavy, pen bounce. He goes down. Dumped a lot of clips this game and I still not bounced any, I still not taken any damage myself. Yeah, I do love the Skoda T50. The TVP T50, I've been playing the absolute crap out of them. They really do complement each other. The Skoda, I guess, maybe is a bit more tricky. I don't know how I got that. Must have been really lucky to get the 88% win rate. But it's a little tricky. In tier 10 games, the Skoda is very... but it's slower than... It's slower than the TVP T50. It's got one less shell per drum, but honestly I think the gun is exactly the same. Performance-wise, fair enough. It's only got 3 in the. It can only fire 3 shots in a drum. The TVP gets 4. But I honestly don't see it as that big a problem. This thing actually reloads faster, which is a big help. I do love these tanks though. I don't know. Would I consider them to be broken? No. I do not completely broken. I do think they are a bit overpowered, definitely. Both of them. And I'm not sure how you would fix that either, really. Because the defining feature of this tank is the 1.5 between shots. These tanks. There they are. no way I'm going to go for a T95's front with a PCR, so I'm switching to a heat clip. Because of this tank's faster reload and reduced shells, it really does need to be in the fight a lot more than TVP does. TVP, much better for hit and run, I found. But the key to playing both of them is patience. Especially in regards to the time between shots. Just like the 57 heavy, you need to aim down or you'll miss the majority of shots. You need to connect them.
Enemy armor engaged.
Ah, it's a big hit.
Enemy is hit.
I want to take out that artillery so badly that I got smacked by a 155 shell. But with this T95 is sitting in a very strange place, I can see his lower plate and I can go through it with heat. But I don't want to take any more damage because that Patton is a good player and he's still full health. I don't want to get hit by that T95 either. I can spot him here, he can't see me. He just fired. So now I'm clear to dump a clip into his lower plate. Bounce.
Penetrate their armor.
Penetration.
Penetration.
Bounce.
We didn't even scratch them.
It's a T95, so even with heat rounds, you have to play the long game with it. And with that Patton at full health, there's no getting close here. And he's got the rumor behind him. There's another heat clip ready to go. He's one shot kill. Dead.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was a rough start, especially when I first started playing the TVP T50. Just like when I got the 215B, I wasn't sure of its playstyle and I was doing very badly. But I just quickly turned that around now with 4,000 average damage. The key to these tanks really is patience. The 57 Heavy, for example, it fires 2 seconds between shots. But you don't want to be firing in 2 seconds because the aim time is so long.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Like, you need to take it slow in both of them. You can do hit and run, like you can fly around the corner, dump all 4 shells and just run. I've done that quite a lot, but the majority of the time when you're shooting you need to aim in. You can't fire every 1.5 or 1.8 seconds because you'll miss and you'll bounce. This thing has pretty high dispersion, TVP has high dispersion, and they've got the lowest penetration of any tier 10 medium. Anyway, I saw that Rimbo was trying to run through the open for some reason. He was alone, so I took him out. This Patton is still full health. I'm only got 2 APCR rounds left, so this is a heat clip. Not the best thing to be firing at a Patton, you can absorb them. But here's a hit and run that I was talking about. 1, 2, 3. And then just turn around and run. So I've done my damage, I took nothing in return. Maybe I might have taken 1 shot in return there. But in the end I dealt 1,000. Even if he hit me, I would take 1,000. He would hit me for 390. Good trade. What these tanks are good for though is soloing. Definitely. If they're against large numbers, they'll fall apart faster than a lot of other tanks in the game because they're so big, so easy to kill. But if you can find enemies that are on their own or exposed and just toy with them, then you will get so much damage and tear them apart. Yeah, I'll post my recent session stats in the image in this video description as a bit of a well, let's just say it's the best run of tanks I've had this side of the year 2000. Yes, this is a long game too, and this is where like I was saying, you need to be patient with the TVP, and patience is really rewarded. Patience, same with Skoda, patience is rewarded. This is a very long game. I played it patiently and slow, and I won with 8,000 damage as a result. I hope you enjoyed this replay, guys, and I will catch you next time.